everybody! Okay, so today I didn't get to vlog on lunch. Probably because I didn't go see my wife on lunch. She had a meeting. It's been a long day because I've been stuck in my single building all day, hoarding everything there today. So it's just been long because I didn't really get to leave for lunch. I don't like doing that because I don't have like a window or anything in my office. So I haven't seen the outside since this morning, except for the times I've walked past doors and stuff. So today is a full day on my way to see if I can get the deadlift up. My lower back has been a little bit stiff, and my upper part of my back, it's been stiff too. Last night, I had my wife, no, this is really not a good idea, but I had my wife like stand on my upper back and it popped, and it feels like so much better now. I need to get into the chiropractor. I'm thinking that the beginning of next month, so like right at the beginning of the month, that all checked out, get that squared away. Also see if they can write me like something saying I need something for my knees, because when I squat, my knees are really killing me. Going to the gym now, get this pull workout in, super stoked. Alright, just got out of the gym. It's a pretty successful workout, if I do say so myself. And I do. It was a deadlift 300. I went ahead and stepped it up from 295 to 300. I mean, I was able to get all sets, reps in with the deadlift, but my lower back is really tight. Almost to the point it doesn't hurt, but it feels like if I do twist the wrong way or if I do move the wrong way, that it's going to hurt. So luckily, I mean, I don't know, I know blood rushing to the area as far as like heating it and stuff goes can kind of help recover and all that. So I've got heated seats and the Explorer here, hoping, you know, it kind of loosens it up a little bit. Yeah, the rest of the workout went great. I had to kind of rush it along. Normally I do 4 sets. I cut it down to 3 on most of my exercises, which I think I only do like 2 or 3 that actually have 4 sets. They're bicep exercises. The reason I had to cut it back was because I had to go pick up my kids. It's 5:09, so I'm kind of running a little bit late. So as long as traffic doesn't hold me up too much, I shouldn't be too bad off here. And as long as my son picks up the movement. I did like tear up my hand pretty good. It's actually starting to hurt now. It doesn't hurt while you're in the gym, or well, I haven't gotten one bad enough where it hurts in the gym. I'm kind of in the moment, I guess, and it hasn't ripped that bad. And it's not like the video that Max Tuning posted where he ripped his palm. Ugh, that was gross. Super gross. Ugh. Makes me hurt every time I think of it. I think tonight my wife had like I said, she had a meeting today, so I think she's bringing home leftover pizza from the meeting, which is pretty cool. I'll be able to fit that in because I didn't have breakfast. All I had today was lunch, which had rice in it, and I also had a box of raisins. So I've gotten some carbs in today, not a whole lot, especially being that I'm bulking. Gosh, bulking just, it sucks. You know, I've said this before, I think that I used to be able to eat, and it's when I enjoyed eating because it was bad stuff, it wasn't real good for you. And I'm like, oh, that should be no problem to get that much in. I was in a diet, I was like, oh, the diet's kind of hard because I couldn't eat that much. My food was kind of like not what I wanted to eat. Bulking, way worse. Way worse. I'm up to 2,400 calories now, and I told you guys I keep an update for you as far as like what I'm up to, how much I weigh, my body fat. This may not be totally accurate, because I weighed myself yesterday morning. I didn't weigh myself today, but I shouldn't be gaining but 1 pound a week as it is anyway. I weighed 172, which is good because that means I'm up like a pound, according to what I've been checking. I need to keep a better log of it as far as the bulking goes. Maybe I'll just stick to it and actually make it like a series or something. Going up a little bit at a time, which is good because that's what you want. My body fat is still mid-12s, 12.7 or something like that. Now keep in mind, I probably didn't get down as far as I should have before I started my bulking. A lot of people suggest you get down like single digits. I didn't want to do that, and the reason I didn't want to do that was because I felt that my metabolism was already trashed anyway from not knowing how to diet, reading everything on the internet, kind of beginning the diet with a crash diet, more kind of. I took my calories too low, and the reason I know I took my calories too low is because it's taken me this long to get into a surplus. So it's like, wow, I think it was the very first start of our week when I actually figured out MyFitnessPal, was able to keep track of calories, counting calories. That's not exactly where we started at. We actually just started moderating our food, but then I started tracking calories. So when I first started tracking calories, I went along with what MyFitnessPal told me or set up for me, and it was like 1,700 calories. That, for me, is ridiculous. I didn't know any different at the time. You know, I went with it. I did it for a few weeks. Obviously, I lost weight. A lot of the weight was going to be water weight, as most of you might know. But I lost the weight quickly, and then I stalled. And I was like, well, what's going on? So I started researching it a little more, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's why. So I upped my calories by like 100, which put me at 1,800 something. So I was like, okay, so I started losing weight again, even though I took my calories up, which was the weird part, and I didn't understand that, but I started researching it more, found out that my metabolism was probably crap because I took my calories so low, and I was starting to like go into starvation mode, more or less. So I was able to continue losing weight. Then I stalled again. That time I stalled at 178. Now I started the dieting at 210, so stalled at 178, took it up another 100 calories to 1,900. That's what I stayed at for a while. And I started losing weight gradually, like, I don't know, maybe half a pound a week. But then I stalled again. Now the last time I stalled was at 168, I believe was my lowest. That was 11% body fat, which in my mind, this being my first time, that's pretty good. I mean, knowing nothing, researching as much as I possibly could online, that's exactly what I did. That's how I figured it out, more or less, or what I did figure out. That's probably why I wasn't totally successful, and that's why I started my bulking phase instead of trying to continue the diet and getting down into those single-digit numbers as far as my body fat goes. So my plan of action is to actually reverse diet, like I said in some of my videos. Take it up 100 calories per week, which that one week I messed up, so I didn't take it up. So take it up 100 calories per week, you know, just continue to bump it up until I start seeing that surplus. And by the time I find out what my surplus is, I can see how fast my surplus is going to need to be, you know, as fast as I want my surplus to be by bumping it up either 100 calories, 50 calories, you know, however I want it to do. And then whenever I need to cut, I know where to take it down from as well, so I'm not jumping in like a ridiculous deficit. It's not real good on your body to actually go into a deficit anyway. Not a huge deficit like you do to actually lose weight or to cut, as they say. Yeah, that's the plan. That way, when next year rolls around and I actually come up to my cut, then I will be able to diet down and know more about it. So, and that's another thing. Me and my wife are planning on doing the diet. We're going to do it for 12 weeks. I think I've said this before. We're not going into any shows or anything. That's not the plan. The plan is just to see how we maintain it, how we're able to dedicate ourselves to it. Just a challenge for ourselves, more or less. What we're going to be doing is 12 weeks. No cheat meals, because this last time we had a cheat meal every weekend. We might throw in a refeed day, but I haven't told her that yet. So she doesn't even know what that is really. I kind of do from researching, but I will, you know, we'll take that as we go and see how that goes whenever we get there. That's the plan, and I'm definitely going to do a series on that. I really want to take everybody through that and show everyone how it is when we're dieting, the process we go through, our attitudes toward each other, because I gotta tell you, whenever we were on this diet, our attitudes towards one another was not the greatest. And it was understandable, because whenever you're in a deficit, not only does your body start to change, your mind starts to change, because food is a big part of everything that's happening in our body. So basically, whenever you're hungry and people say you're getting the hangries, that is exactly what we were going through, but every week. We're gonna try 12 weeks. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to at least do 10, because I have to get back down after my bulk to see how well I did. This is my first time doing all this, so I definitely want to take you guys along. You know, what it's like. It's different for us than it is for the other YouTubers I watch. And the only reason I say it's different for us, the diet's going to be more or less the same. Well, it's different for every person, but it's going to be more or less the same as everybody else goes through. The only thing that's different with us is that we have 2 kids. We're doing this together. My sister-in-law lives with us, so she'll be doing it with us, I'm assuming. I don't know if she's really like set that in stone yet or not. We'll all be dieting and we'll be going through this during the summer. And the summer, in my mind, is like the hardest time to do any types of diets because people have birthday parties come up, there are more barbecues and stuff like that. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, it's really difficult to do, but we're dedicated, we're gonna do it, we're gonna stick to it. And having, you know, the vlogs, the day-to-day, the updates and everything is going to be great because it's going to hold us accountable. So I'm really hoping all that goes through. I'm there to get my son now. Try to edit this video up and get it up tonight. Hopefully, that's what I'm shooting for. We'll see, because my computer's been acting all crappy because it's getting old. Alright, so on my way home, today I didn't have lunch with the wife. She had another meeting at a different school today, so sat in the office all day today. It's not very fun. I don't like that. But it is what it is. If I don't have to go anywhere, it's best to save on gas. So anyway, like I said, on my way home, so obviously I didn't have gym today. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and work on some more YouTube stuff because I want to get some more content out to you guys who actually watch my YouTube videos. See if we can get the subscriber count up. See if I can start doing some more stuff. I would really like to do like a giveaway or something like that. Not real sure of what to do. Should it be something family oriented? Should it be something fitness oriented? I don't know yet. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments below and see what I can do. See what we can get to give away. I just installed a, I don't know, I forget what it's called. Anyway, it's to help me run and randomize people who leave comments and stuff like that, so I can actually do giveaways. So it was a free service, so I didn't have to worry about paying for that. But there are other things out there that I've had to pay for and put into this YouTube channel just to try to make it better for everyone who watches. If you notice, the video that I put up today, which is Wednesday today, the video I put up today has a different ending on it. So there's no longer a call to action at the end of the previous video. YouTube started doing their cards, so you get those call to actions across the top of the screens now. I figure if you want to watch a different video, I shouldn't put that at the end of the video to hope that someone gets there and actually sees that call to action. Instead, there's an awesome little call to action at the end, or an outro at the end to kind of spruce things up a bit, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. It took me a little while to create. I think it turned out good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So, like I said, on my way to get my daughter, and then on the way home, work on some more YouTube videos, because it's fun. I like doing it. Which raises another point. If you have any kind of topics you guys would like to hear more about, definitely leave them in the comments below. I think the topic that I'm going to try to do today is going to be over rehabilitating your back. If you think that you hurt yourself, or if you have a tight back from doing deadlifts, just ways of making, you know, loosening it up, or, you know, making it feel better, making sure you're not hurt, different things you should do to make sure it doesn't happen, stuff like that. So, let's see what we get.